Hi everybody, it's Mrs Goodyear here. I am the nursery teacher at French Primary School, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the day that your children will experience when they're in nursery with us. So first of all, when they come into nursery, they will hang their coat and their bag up on their peg, and each child has their very own peg. And after that, they will take their drink and put it into a tray in the main room. Now this could be the blue group tray or the red group tray, depending on which group your child is in. From there, they will then go and sit on the carpet where the grown-ups are ready to receive them, and that's the place where we do a lot of singing, we tell stories, we share news, and we do various circle times on different topics. Our learning is very much topic-led, so we will use different topics throughout the year. These include things such as transport, on the farm, under the sea, all about me, and we generally change them every half term or so. There are 7 different areas of learning that we look at in nursery because we use a framework called the Early Years Foundation Stage. And the 7 areas of learning are communication and language, physical development, personal and social education, literacy, maths, understanding of the world, and expressive arts and design. And all the activities that we do, all the activities that your child will be engaged in will be relating to one or more of those topic areas, of those learning areas. After we've done our carpet time together, the children have an opportunity to free flow throughout the setting. They can choose to engage in some learning inside or outside, and our outdoor classroom tends to mirror the activities we have available inside. So wherever your child chooses to be, they should be able to engage in the same kind of activities wherever they are in the setting. We also have adult-led focus activities, which are often literacy or maths based or at our creative table, and these are linked to our topic as well. And this is an opportunity for adults to work as a one-to-one with your child or in small groups. At French, we pride ourselves in lots of creative opportunities, so there is always the opportunity to be creative either with an adult or independently. This could involve things such as painting or other creative things with collage or other materials. It could even include some cooking as well. We also have a singing time every week, as we believe that music is really, really important in the early years. So we have a music time with piano, which is lovely for the children to actually experience some live music, as well as lots of other kind of singing times as well. As part of our physical development at French, we have a PE session every week. The children obviously will not need a PE kit, we will just take our shoes and socks off. So the more you can practice your child taking their shoes and socks off at home, the easier it will be for them when we come to do our PE sessions. And if I could just ask you to ensure that all of your shoes are labelled with their name, because we do get a lot of shoes that look the same from Clark's or Startright. So if you can make sure that you label your children's shoes, maybe in a way that they will recognise, either with a coloured sticker inside or something like that, or a coloured pen, that will be really, really helpful for them. We're also very lucky that we can have some forest school sessions led by Jodie and Dan, our forest school leaders, and the children will engage in these sessions irrespective of the weather. So they do have special suits and Wellington boots that they can wear to help cover up their clothes, but that's another reason to add some spare clothes in their bag, because often socks get wet and tights get wet, and we do need to change these when we get back from forest. But the children will love being down there. It's another opportunity for them to learn in a different way. And some children absolutely thrive on being outside. So it's really important to us that all children get the opportunity to engage in forests. Just before lunch every day, we engage in a phonics session. This is where children in small groups are led with an adult, and they think particularly about their listening skills. Phonics is how children learn to read and write, and they will use those very much when they go to reception. But the basics that we look to help children develop in nursery are all to do with listening skills and the things that we hear, how we interpret what we hear. It's really, really important that children develop those skills as early as possible. So this might include things like listening for sounds in the environment. This might include clapping out syllables and chunks of sound. It might include exploring rhyme, alliteration, where different words begin with the same sound. It might include body percussion, and all sorts of things like that. So that's why music is also really important to us, because it helps us with our phonics. So every day we will have a phonics session, and we will also send ideas home too for you to try and engage with your child. We also send a parent handout home every week to help you see all the lovely things that your child will be engaging with during their nursery sessions. And this is often sent out through parent mail. There's also a spot on the bottom for important information, some dates that are coming up or things that we just need you to know. It's really important during your child's time with us that they grow in their independence, and so we ask support from you guys at home, that you will help us in helping to develop that with things like helping them to put their coats on and off themselves, shoes and socks on and off like we mentioned earlier, independence with eating and drinking, all different things like that, going to the toilet, hand washing afterwards. Our aim at the end of our nursery year is to get your child ready for reception. So we do really want them to develop into super independent, confident children with high self-esteem. So that's a bit of a snapshot of our day in nursery. As well as all of those things we've talked about, there's so much more that goes on, but we really want to provide your child with the deepest and broadest learning experiences that we can. If you have any queries or any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. It's really important that we develop a great relationship with you as parents. So no matter how small or trivial you think your query might be, please do come and talk to either myself or one of the other members of staff. Eventually your child will be given a key worker, and that is a point of contact along with myself for you to be able to make if you have any worries or concerns or just want to communicate anything to us. But I hope for now that's given you a bit more information. We can't wait to meet your little ones, so thank you for choosing French, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Bulmer, the nursery manager and also the deputy DSL for early years. Safeguarding has the highest importance at French. We have policies and procedures that help us keep your child safe. We work together with parents, so there are a few things that you can help us with. Firstly, in line with our school policy, we ask that you do not use your mobile phone on site. Also, please tell us if your child is absent. If you don't, you will get a phone call home just to check all is well. We ask that you keep us up to date with any changes in your contact details so that we can contact you during the day if we need to. We are aware that family life can be difficult sometimes. If there is anyone who is not allowed contact with your child and there is a court order in place, please give us a copy of the paperwork so that we can support you with this. Please inform us daily if someone different is picking up your child. We ask you to provide a password which we will ask for. Even if we know the person who has come to collect your child, if we haven't had your permission on that day, we will not release your child to them. And finally, if you have any other concerns, please contact the school or have a chat with me when your child begins nursery. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Phillips. I'm an advanced first aider here at French. I would like to talk to you about first aid and medical conditions. If your child has an accident at nursery, we will send home an accident form stating what has happened and how we treated the injury. For more serious injuries, we will also phone you to inform you what has happened. If your child has a diagnosed medical condition such as asthma or an anaphylactic allergy, we would require their inhaler or EpiPen to be at school at all times. We would also need to complete a care plan with you to make sure we have all the information we need to support and give your child the best care. Lastly, can we ask that no creams or lotions are left in your child's bag, including sun lotions, nappy creams or even lip balm. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Miss Cox and I'm going to talk about snack today. We love food in nursery and we love trying and tasting lots of different new foods. We ask for £1 and this can be paid weekly, monthly or termly. There will be a piece of paper in your child's group when you can tick off to say that you have paid and add the pound to the tub. We do lots of cooking in nursery and this can be taken home or enjoyed within the nursery in our family groups. We celebrate lots of different festivals such as Chinese New Year, so there'll be lots of different food tasting for your children. If your child has any food intolerances, please make us aware of this so we can make sure that we meet all of your children's needs. If you have any other questions, please get in touch. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Miss Brooks and I'm going to talk to you about toileting. Now, here at French we understand that toileting can be tricky, but we want to reassure you that we are here to help. Whilst we encourage the children to be as independent as possible, we understand that all children are different. Whether your child is confident using the toilet, whether they struggle wiping, whether they need some help, or whether they're still in nappies, we're here to support you. When the children start nursery, we ask that they bring a bag with some spare clothes, pants, underwear, socks and shoes, just in case they have an accident. It also really helps if this is all named. Even the shoes, because lots of children end up with the same pairs of shoes. If your child is still in nappies, we ask that they bring some spare nappies and some wipes, enough for the day, in their bag. While we understand that some children might be toilet trained already, when they get to nursery, they might find they're not familiar with the surroundings or they're not confident to use the toilet, and this can lead to accidents. But that's okay because we want to help. Please let us know if you have any other concerns. We're here to support you.